Hey, beautiful people. I'm Mila.
Hey y'all, I'm Monika.
And thanks for joining us.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the
The
month.
month. the last first of the month for 2023.
Yes, and it doesn't get any better than spending time with our favorites people. Thank you for joining us. We are excited. It is December 2023. And oh, what a year 2023 has been. Woo.
Okay, and shout out to all our new followers. Hello, hello.
We definitely appreciate that. So you know how we like to get this thing started. Monica, how you feeling?
I am aligned and balanced. I am healthy and I am wealthy.
All right. Oh, we had some new spice on it for December.
Girl, I gotta speak them affirmations.
Okay, well, I like it. You said healthy and wealthy. I like that. I like that. I'll take that. Okay, well, we always ask about the important stuff, and that is how was your week? Were there any takeaways? And of course, this is the episode where we tell you to get out your calendars, make your notes, because we're going to go over some things to not miss in the month of December. But anyway, like I was saying, Monica, how was your week?
My week has been I came across a meme. It was like some days you just got to some days you have your lazy days, some days you have your productive days. Like give yourself grace. Don't feel either way about it. So, and I mean, this weather is cold. It's cold. I know hell ain't cold, but it's been cold. Now we got rain. Now it's windy. We did have some snow flurries a couple of days ago. You know what? A new day, a new blessing, a new season. I just this week, anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah, that's a takeaway. So is that stay ready? So you don't have to get ready because anything can happen.
I just some days you're like, not feeling it. Snoopy Brown, Charlie Brown. Oh Lord Jesus.
Oh, well,
And
you know what
then
I.
and then then you get like a little, you get a little awakening. But we'll get into that later. But yeah, I feel much better. It's Friday. It's a new day. It's a new season. It's a new month.
Okay, well, those are all really good things. I was going to say for me, it's the ever present energy of the holiday season, whether it is, people wanting to, I don't know, give gifts, the joy that should be there. I don't know if I'm seeing a lot of the holiday spirit, though. That's what I've been observing out here in these streets. I don't know where the holiday spirit is, but we're going to have to pray on it and help that people get to have abundant joy, to appreciate their loved ones, and to take it easy on themselves. It's really not always about what you can buy or what you can give. Sometimes it's about the love and the quality time. So I
Uh,
hope everyone has a great December. I mean,
I
that's my takeaway.
I agree. It's a
hmm
kind word, a hug.
hmm
You know what I'm
hmm
saying? And
if you're not sick, because I've been seeing a lot of people with coughs and cooties, girl, and I tell you, when I am out in public and people start coughing, it almost makes me have a mental breakdown. I'm like, what? No, because it makes me like have to evaluate my whole life. Like, why am I even out here in this situation where I'm in this like store where the people are in here and they're so disgusting that they are coughing just randomly, not trying to cover their mouth, no, not wanting to wear a mask, looking ugly in the face to me. Because when you start coughing and sputtering in public, whatever you thought you were looking like, I'm gonna tell you, you're looking like hell to me. You're
girl, some
looking like
people
hell.
they don't have no couth and they don't have no common sense and they don't have any respect of persons. So I just, yeah, I
Okay,
don't.
well, no, I
Yeah.
said no. Aunties ain't gonna be. We're not unhappy, and we're not gonna be on some BS this episode. No, but those are just some observances. So please try your hardest. You can be the difference. You can,
You
smile a
you can
little
be
bit
the
at
light.
someone.
Yes.
Yep,
Hmm.
yep. Maybe a kind word like Monika said, maybe not being in such a hurry, maybe leaving 5 minutes early or having the attitude that I like to have these days. And that's when I show up, that's when the stuff is really going to get started anyway. So I'm not
Yeah.
going to kill anyone rushing.
I'll get there when I get there. But it's
Mhm.
girl, that's a whole nother episode. Hmm.
I said for real, take notes. I get there when I get there.
Right.
But but okay, well, since this is the first of the month, we always talk about the good things, the highlights, and of course we're recording on official Rosa Parks Day. So shout out to people who know who Rosa Parks are in Florida. Google it. I don't know if they're teaching you about that in school, but yeah, no, it's Rosa Parks Day, and it's also World AIDS Day. So, even though there is
Oh.
PEP and there's PrEP, there's still 38 million people approximately living with AIDS and HIV. So
And
show
sidebar to
support,
that.
show some support and some love. Okay.
Yeah, sidebar to that, because I use my insurance. We already had that episode, but
Hmm.
yes, if in your relationship and you are sexually active, you might want to go more than once a year. Let the OBGYN doctor, she was like, I wish more people were like you, because these STDs are out of control.
And that's and I know you go get checked twice a year. You said that is what you are comfortable with when you are just twice a year. And so,
Right. And I told her, I said, yeah, I told some people think I'm a hypochondriac, but I got insurance and that's what it's for. And I will be over here and let you, check me out and draw my blood, because I need to,
mhm,
stay on top of that. She was like, the way she said it was like, it's going down in Pierce County. And I heard this years ago because I knew a lady who worked for Pierce County Health Department. And that was years ago. Oh,
mhm,
it's going down. So y'all better go, know your status
mhm.
and
And
keep
just know
it
your health.
protected and tight. Yes. Hmm.
Yeah. Oh my, because girl, they're super everything. I was like, oh, they're super chlamydia. Oh, super gonorrhea. Oh, super. Oh, okay. So with the super, you want to put the super on it because everybody's on antibiotics or whatever's in our water.
Girl, they don't
Everything is
even.
super strong.
Oh, no, no. Let me tell you. I took the water class. Those STDs are in the water too.
I
Anyways,
believe it.
we won't go
I
there.
said I believe it. Yeah, no, I'm like I believe it. But yeah, but just it doesn't hurt to be aware because some things, you're able to get better results if you find out earlier, sooner. Especially if you're considering ever having children. STDs don't have to, cause infertility, but
No,
often if they're not treated, they do, so we want to make
exactly.
sure that you do that for yourself. Hey, we all can make a mistake. We can all get caught up, STIs, because they're actually called infections now.
Hmm.
Can happen to anyone, so it's no judgment, but it's like, hey, take care of yourself. We love you.
Okay.
Okay.
Moving
So
along.
now, yep. So really, we are moving along. Now I know that November had two full moons. But what is the deal with December, Monica? Like, how's it going down in the sky?
So right now, so yeah, November had two. The last one in November was on the 27th. It was a beaver moon, and we did go over
Hmm.
that. So in the duration of that till the next one, which is December 26th, which is a cold moon, right now people probably experience like deep emotions. It's completion of a cycle and some spiritual growth. And like we were talking about just a moment ago, you need to lead with kindness. you know
Hmm.
you need to have some patience
That part.
in regards to that. And also, one other thing that I did want to bring to our attention with the whole moon update is this last part, or actually not the last part. Let me just go ahead and run this down real quick. So, like I mentioned, the full moon brings matters to light and illuminates situations that need to evolve, and there is an opportunity to do so only if we sincerely want to. And then the last thing I'm going to say about this is, and I already touched on it, it said words of advice: don't rush into divulging all the information. Exercise patience until then. That can be in a myriad of circumstances. Take heed.
Hmm. That reminds me of that old school adage. Never let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So yeah, sometimes you gotta be easy. So okay, well I like that. So when is the moon full, and what is this moon called? I mean, you were telling us a lot about it, but
It's not till December 26th.
oh, okay, so right after Christmas.
Right.
Okay,
Right now we're still in the shadow of the one on November 27th.
the Beaver. Okay, and what do you know what the one on the 26th is called?
Yeah, the cold moon.
Oh, well, okay. Sometimes I know they give them animal names, but yeah, it makes sense because truly it'll be officially winter on the 21st of December. So this is the
Right.
cold season. This is the cold season. Okay, well, hey, I like all of that. I am here for all of that good stuff, of course. And, I am here for all of the things the month has in store for it as well. We like to do a good monthly recap, and talk about December holidays because that's how we get down. So, are there any, of course, this year I do want to shout out, I know Hanukkah starts next Friday. I know that, of course, Christmas is on the 25th. I didn't see any Eid or anything like that. And of course, Kwanzaa starts on the 26th. So, get out
Hmm.
the major, the major ones to celebrate. Uh, so that is going to be something that is really exciting, the holidays of it all. Now, Monica, are there any like favorite things, or things that you look forward to doing during this time of year? Things that might even create joy or family traditions. Like share. We want to know. I want to get out in your business, girl. That's where I like to be.
Well, usually our family tradition is we get together on Christmas Eve. So that
Hmm.
way we get together at Christmas Eve, have a dinner, maybe exchange gifts, or usually the gifts are for my nephew. And so that way you can wake up your bed Christmas morning and have the rest of the day and do whatever you want to do. This year, everyone got some plans. So we will commence after the holiday as a family.
Okay, that well, hey, I am not mad at that. So, did you do that even growing up?
Uh no, this is something, we have a smaller family. So this is something not when we were growing up with both our parents. We, had big Christmases. But most of our family is down south. Our
Okay.
immediate family's only up here. So it was just usually just us. So yeah.
Okay. Well, hey. Okay. Well, I'm here for
I
that.
mean, and then making Christmas cookies with my nephew. I don't know if he's going to want to do that this year, but our scheduling, I don't know if we even going to do that. We'd probably have to do it after we come back, which is
Okay.
fine. I'll make some fudge for my acupuncturist. I make fudge for
Mm-hmm.
the office. I usually
Mm-hmm.
make some chocolate pecan pies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do like bacon.
You do.
And
That's one of your love languages is making people things. So I guess if she hasn't made anything for you, she might not really like you like that.
anyways, what are some of your things, girl? What are some of your things?
Oh, well, this year I'm gonna be, I guess, the first year. I don't think I'm doing anything. I'm just gonna try to sit with myself and figure it out. I've grown up with different kind of traditions at different points because many
Hmm.
people know that, I was out here being one of these holiday grinders, like that's my busy season
Right.
for many years. And I remember growing up, having the beautiful real trees that smell. And you know what? Now, because of course, I've been doing a lot of reflection, and I just had to fall out laughing because you know how I am about bugs, creatures, anything that's not kicking in on these bills being in my house with me. And I said, I don't even understand how we always have fresh trees. My mom she didn't do, so it needed to be fresh. And we would go out and pick, get it every year and put it up. And she really liked a fully decorated tree with lights and oh
Hmm.
my gosh, the tinsel and all that, and we used to do the Norman Rockwell year like ornaments. We get one for whatever year. So
Hmm.
and so that those were good traditions. So I do think about that. But I just have to laugh because real trees come with a whole lot of real craziness, including real creatures, including real
Girl.
creatures.
Yeah, we used to have some. we had a couple instances on creature. Yeah,
That's why I said real creatures.
you gotta
And
let that tree sit outside in the garage or outside for a minute and spray that thing down because no bueno.
And girl, we were doing none of that. We they would shake it out at the lot for us.
Mm-hmm.
We picked my mom on a full one. She said she don't want a Charlie Brown one. So and of course I will say this for all the people who are saying, trees and celebrating gifts and things like that are not part of the Christian experience and you're Christian. Yes, I know this. I also love history, so I completely understand about adoption of Roman holidays. So I am not tripping. This is when I observe and celebrate and remember that my Savior was born so that I wouldn't be cussing and killing you every day. So it's wonderful, that I've been redeemed. So yeah, no, the tree thing really kind of made me laugh this year on my reflection. So that's one of my good things. And then another sidebar, because you know how my mom
Mm-hmm.
kept it 1,000, honey. She got to some point though. She got to some point and she was like, "Girl, do you want to be cleaning up after the street and doing the street? Because there's no Santa." Like I was like, She was like,
It's
she's like, "I'll
it's
break you off with what you want, but this is my time to be about my business." So
it's
once
sound like my mom. Mm-hmm.
be about your business, mom, and let me get what I want. And no, I don't want to vacuum every other day the fresh tree, from the pot, the nettles and all the other things. No. So, typically this time of year, I am trying to help people spread joy. So I hope in some way that I still will. I'm going to do what you suggested, Monika. I'm going to make sure I say a kind word to people like I normally do. And I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that I smile even when people are looking at me real so hard. I'm going to smile back and not internalize it because they may just need the comfort of a warm smile.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
thanks, mommy, for braces.
right, like Tabitha Brown said, I know I'm gonna have a good day, but you have the day that you want. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
you give them a referral for that book that I always bring up, the Four Agreements, because you know
Mhm.
what? We ain't gonna take it personal. They got some internal stuff going on.
That's right. That's what we're not doing for the holiday. We're not internalizing your issues. I'm gonna go ahead and have this day that I need to have. So okay. I like that
Okay.
a lot. Okay, so that was the first. So by the time a lot of people hear this podcast, though, we're going to be done with that. We're going to probably be through the second, which is Candle Day. And we love a good candle around here, honey. We do. And so Monica and I love a good candle. And the second is Candle Day. Candles are a perfect gift. I used to say, because I came from an industry where I also worked closely with candles, I say everyone looks better by candlelight. So, get that would be one of my selling points. I'm like, oh no, don't you complain, honey. You go ahead and you
That,
put
that
some
sounds
candles
like
on.
every kiss begins with
It's
K.
okay. Yeah, yeah. Everybody looks better, honey. Your sexy go up by 1,000% when candlelight is illuminating you. Oh, it's just something about it. It's the right soft light. So candlelight. Um, uh, the third is the first Sunday of Advent. So if you're one of those people who do the Advent calendars and different things like that, FYI.
I,
The uh
before you go into the fourth, were you about to go into the fourth?
No, go on. Mm-mm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get ahead and just add in a couple events here.
Okay.
Uh, Lunel is at Super Funny Comedy Club tonight, Friday, December 1st and December 2nd. There's still some tickets available.
Hmm.
And then also on the 3rd, Nora Lux Candle Company in Seattle. They're having a Santa holiday market, and it's from 12 to 4. And then also on Sunday, it's called the Night Show in Tacoma, and there will be links there. It's the night show. They have a guest speaking about fashion, and you know, Tacoma can use some fashion help. So, yes, go ahead and
Okay.
dip in there.
Okay, so Tacoma got some things for people to do out here in these streets in Seattle too. So
Yes.
you might be going, well, what is the point? Well, it's getting dark at 4 around here, so you might as well have something to actually do to keep you out of the streets, or if not, have yourself at home. So I am really for all those events because Lunel, that last Netflix special, we kind of mentioned it in our own sidebar conversations. I'm not the I like Lunel in a sense, like I know her, I see her, yay for the sister, yay for Auntie. But I don't, her sometimes her humor can be real crass to me, like, ugh. But this last Netflix special, go, sister, go. It was hysterical, especially the part about boarding the airplane and flying with sisters. Oh my goodness. I'm here for it all. Oh, that's gonna be a good show. And she's here all weekend, right?
Just Friday and Saturday.
Okay, well, damn, we better hurry up and get this out, so some people can actually make the show. But if not, she might be in your city because we know that we are not just a Seattle Tacoma type show, even though that's our
Oh, but
our
you know she
place.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does have a running show in Vegas.
Oh, and that's a good excuse to pop down to Vegas. See a good show.
Mm-hmm.
I I do want to shout out that Sunday the 3rd is also the International Day of Persons with Disabilities. So so much to say about that, but what I do want to remind us is if you do know someone with disabilities, just spend a little bit of time with them. Just, time. That's what I learned from my niece is that people really enjoy
Quality time
time.
with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, rest in peace, girl. And then the fourth is going to be Wildlife Conservation Day, which I don't know if I love Wildlife Conservation Day in the freezing cold of December. I don't know. I feel like that's more spring, summer, but it is what it is. The fourth is also National Cookie Day, and people love holiday cookies. I
Hmm.
hear about cookie exchanges because it is holiday, and Monika was just telling us about making cookies possibly with her nephew, who may have outgrown that tradition with her. But what is what is his favorite cookie?
uh Damn. Not the ginger snap. It's another one. It's just like a it's like a plain.
Snickerdoodle?
Yes, yes, yes. You are right. Ding ding
Thank you.
ding.
Yeah, like yeah, with the cream tartar. Yeah, I love a good snickerdoodle. Okay. Oh, cinnamon.
He's he's
Okay.
he's one of them other people that don't like chocolate either. You non-chocolate people are weird. But anyways,
Girl, say that twice. Okay, but anyway, the fifth is International Volunteer Day.
y'all need a
I like to,
volunteer. People
yeah, do
they
something.
they got a lot of extra time out here. People stealing cars and stealing stuff in stores because it's a holiday.
Girl,
Y'all need to
girl,
go volunteer.
girl, wait, hold up, sis. You trying to get me on the soapbox? Okay, wait, this is feeling like a sidebar because you said the people out here stealing. Girl, I was in the beauty supply store, okay, and they had the police. Like it was crazy because the police followed me inside the parking lot. I'm like, okay, whatever, whatever. So they're following me so close. I'm like, well, maybe you want to, beat me in here to look at these wigs or whatever. Go have at it. So I just kind of pull in, and then I let them do whatever they're doing. Then I have to back in because I don't pull. I back into spaces so that when it's time to skirt
So you
and
can
go,
film.
girl, that's what I'm talking about. You're not gonna catch me up. I will roll over you. I'm not gonna be backing up and playing games. We're going straight forward. So, so I was like, wow. So the girls, everything was kind of looking, empty in there. I was like, did you have a run? She said, yeah, the other day. I was like, wow. But their security system is. They seeing you. Don't think they're not seeing what you're doing. Down to you think you're having someone distract them and fall over, and then you're trying to put. Oh no, they see it all. We were.
I
I mean,
don't.
because I be watching. I was watching with the police. I mean, the police are here. I'm here shopping. I'm gonna learn some things today. Oh okay. Oh wow. I was like, oh wow, their system is got like 52 cameras in here. Hmm.
People are wild because, and on top of that, once they get you on camera, they are blasting people on social media. Bellevue just blasted this person where she got somebody's credit card, it's a doctor or a dentist credit card, and ran up 8,500 on his credit
Whew.
card in Bellevue. And the comments, because here come
The comments is what I live for these days. I mean,
but the comments started to get a little racist, and I'm like, if y'all only knew the majority of people stealing. But anyways,
are not actually people of color. They're the ones that you don't pay attention to when you're in the store. It's the woman that is pretending to have a stroller full of nothing but stolen merchandise, but because she's in Lululemon pants and drinking a Starbucks coffee, and her hair is pulled up into that little corny I was pretending to work out ponytail, you don't want to look at her. So
Okay.
I've described a person.
Right. But
And
they put old girl on blast, and they had some good cameras in Bellevue. So I'm like, one of her friends might turn her in for the money, cause honey.
yeah, the holidays, honey, holiday heat in that house. Heat in that house might make you really think about, how much do you really know this?
And then I'm like, I read the comments, and then I'm like, well, what type of credit card company you got? Because my credit card company, if I make a purchase that's out of the order, like they are calling me and they are stopping, they are holding the charge.
Probably Amex, some card that has a limit that they're not going to question charges, because 8,500 in the big scheme of things, if your money and your life is right, isn't that
But during
that's
the
not even a
holidays
handbag.
too,
That's not even a
I guess.
purse.
Yeah.
I mean, truly. I mean, really.
Right.
Like, don't. I mean, if I'm a doctor and my credit's where it needs to be, and I got my Amex with different
Right.
colors, platinum, black, whatever, don't you
Right.
call me about $8,500, because you might get cussed out. Like, how much do I spend a year?
But that's
Buy.
true. But I
Yeah,
like to have
yeah.
alerts. I like to know what was coming through. So when I make a transaction, I get an alert on my phone. Okay.
Okay, well, no, I like that, because and then my final piece of the sidebar is Tacoma and these, what do they call them, Kia kids or Hyundai gang,
No,
just stealing
it's
people's Kia,
yeah,
the Kia
it's
boys.
the Kia boys. Yep.
Girl, 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 what the heck is going on in your area?
How I don't know, but you know what's so funny? Was it? Hold
They
on.
had a school on lockdown. They had a school on lockdown last week out there, because the Kia kids was driving through the parking lot acting reckless, pretending to shoot guns, putting out guns, scaring
Yeah,
the people,
but remember,
shooting.
not too long ago, I was up north and I was coming from a girlfriend's house, and I saw a Kia driving reckless. I think I was with you on the phone, and I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
no, they stole that car."
I've seen several where the plates are gone and they'll be following each other like a two Kia, and they drive crazy, and you're like, wait, 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 the Kia almost killed me. I was like, I said that can't that Kia isn't being driven by a licensed driver, because not even on a crazy day, like
And I
I've seen
know,
them.
yeah, and I know the person who I know a person who car recently got hit by one of the Kia boys. I know that person.
Oh, oh
That's
no. Like
wild.
I said, it was crazy. No, and I was like, wait, what do you mean? Like, I try not to fill my time these days with too much news. I determine and decide what kind of news that
No, but
I
you need to,
filter
yeah, you need to know what's going on
going
because
on. So every now and then you gotta watch some local news, because I guess those Kias and Hyundais, not
Hyundai's, yeah.
it used to be does, but it's dies now. Are too easy to accept. Like, they know how to wire the system, break into the vehicle. It ain't nothing, and they be crashing these Kias, and I guess they were doing smash and grabs at the cannabis stores, because cannabis is legal in Washington State,
Oh yeah,
and
girl.
they will smash and grab. I was like, wait, what? I'm like, people are stealing Kias to drive them through the weed shop. I was like, oh no, this. Everybody better enjoy 2024, because I swear it's feeling like the end times. But I digress. I'm done with it. I'm done with that soapbox. But yeah, we all got to do something. So yeah, the six is really, the six isn't anything that speaks to my soul.
It isn't. Well, let's
No.
run it back. So on the 5th,
Okay.
the 5th of December, Nate Jackson's having a live taping at Super Funny Comedy Show. So, if you haven't seen him before, if you need to go laugh, because laughter is medicine, go get your ticket. Because Big Boy is blowing up.
And it's special, and y'all will be able to say, I saw him here, and supporting someone local who really is on the national, has national attention now.
Oh,
I
girl,
mean,
he's
people,
he's about to
yeah.
be on a world tour, and Seattle is January 20th.
Okay, well, see, that, honey, I don't know, but I think Super Funny Comedy should be definitely having you on the VIP, Monika, because you be letting us know what's going on there, and that is a Black business, and you about that. So I appreciate that,
Moving
sis.
along.
Okay, so then Thursday, also sometimes depending on your calendar and who you are, I've heard Hanukkah starts. So Hanukkah starts on the 7th, and it's also Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. So,
You know what I forgot though?
but
Also on the 5th, Communion's having their 3rd anniversary party.
Oh,
If
I
you
know that's
want to
the
go get your
restaurant.
grub on and
Hmm.
have some good libations and listen to some good music, you better run yourself up to Seattle.
Okay, and so then the 7th is also National Letter Writing Day. So I still like, well, no, no. In theory, I still like writing letters and receiving letters and cards, but yeah, no, who has the time these days? I'll just send you that text message. The 8th is National Brownie Day, Monica.
I love a good brownie. Yep.
I know you do. That's why I called you out. It's also International Anti-Corruption Day.
Ooh, child. I guess we should have an episode called Law and Order, the
Boom,
SVU
boom,
unit. But anyway,
bing, bing. Yeah, that's okay. Woo, girl.
because it went down last month in November. But anyway,
Girl. Okay. I have more to add to that story too. The 9th is Christmas card day, which I do love to send out a good Christmas card. Even though this year, y'all, you might not get no Christmas card, but you know why. But I'll be back. I'll see you next in 2024.
oh, you know what? That might be the least that I can do. You might get one this. You might get one this year.
That's what everyone knows. When I send nice crystals, I will go to Papyrus and have one with pearls and glitter and all kind of stuff, honey. The Christmas card game, I'm about that life. But anyway, it's also National Pastry Day on the 9th. The 10th is Human Rights Day. It's also Nobel Prize Day. So we hear about Nobel Prize winners. I'm not sure if people even understand what the Nobel Prize is. I'm sure not going to take the time to explain it right now.
You are shady. They can. You know what? They can do what? They can Google it.
Google it. Go on and look that up. Look that up fast, quick, and in a hurry. It's also Sunday is International Animal Rights Day. So, yeah.
I feel like animals got more rights than some people.
So,
But anyways,
girl, especially if you're a black person, I tell you, the animal got 10 more rights than you do. That is what I do know. Let's go to Monday, which is Green Monday. So, in the Northwest, we better know what Green Monday is. It's not Weed Monday. It's green is like in being environmentally aware. It's
oh,
also
when you said green, I just thought of money.
either way. You see where my mind was at. Money
Right.
sounds even better. uh, the 12th is Gingerbread House Day. I
Oh,
love it.
have you ever made a gingerbread house?
Girl, like when I was in like elementary school, it's one of the little
Was
activities that have you do. Girl, but no, not my
was it
real
at the
life.
private was it at the private school?
Of course, that's the only school I went to. So yeah, like,
I had one.
you,
Yeah, it was a private school.
I was like, yeah, what other kind of cheesy things? Yeah, it sure was. And I'm trying to think if I even ate that. I don't know anyway, because you know how I am about
No, I don't. I
about
don't think I
germs and
ate
all kind
that.
of. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I ate that at all because I felt like we were using glue. I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, but, but that's a memory that I remember having to do it in school, but thinking nothing of it, and damn sure never doing it at my house. Like my mom didn't have time for that foolish. It's like
No.
you making ginger for what, girl? Bye. No. Um, it's the 12th, which is a Tuesday, is also National Poinsettia Day. I've heard of people say poinsettia, poinsettia. I've heard all kinds of days. But anyways, the little red flowers that you see everywhere, little mini bush trees that they got selling them everywhere.
Aren't they poisonous to animals? I
So
feel
I'm
like
gonna
they
get a
are.
lot. So thank you. You just told me to get a lot. Okay, so
Oh God.
basically I live in a poinsettia village now.
Al- Allegedly. Okay, go ahead.
Allegedly, honey girl, I didn't worry about these animals. I was looking outside today and watching a woman. Oh my gosh, Monica, why? Why? Because you just reminded me. We're not going to just sidebar this episode, but this is my last little round the city and the shenanigans that I have been seeing up here in the town. So we're at the park of the neighborhood, where it was crowded. It was Saturday, and I like to go to the park in the neighborhood kind of earlier in the day. I don't like to go when it's getting close to sunset, but so we were there late afternoon. And we're walking back to our vehicle, and I see a Seattle resident that has a dog. And I see that I need to walk on the sidewalk. So I'm going to walk on the sidewalk because I pay taxes for this sidewalk, and I do. And then their dog kind of like jumps up and like jumps at me. It doesn't growl. I don't know what it was doing. I don't necessarily need to or have to or should I need to speak dog. And of course, the person I'm with you is a Seattle kid. So they're like, oh, it's a dog. Look, like they have excuses for all the bad behavior that I've been seeing walking around the park. I'm like, oh, child. Oh, child, we're not letting that go. So then I had to just say straight up. I said, if I had kicked your dog, there would have been a problem. I said, because the lady didn't even say, like, oh, my bad, my sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry my dog almost, I'm sorry my dog almost touched you. Because what we do know for 1,000% is that the dog might have jumped, but the dog did not actually make contact with any part of Mila's body. Animal lovers, and I have a few dogs that I like too, but animal lovers, close your ears because Mila would have kicked the hell out of that dog because that lady was out of control. Your dog, you don't know what my dog trauma is. Don't let your dog jump and be ill mannered. Like that's not cute, and I don't need to understand dog. Understand human, okay? I don't know your dog, and I don't want your dog on me. So boom. So that was it. Because I thought it was so rude. My friend's like, no, it's a dog. Maybe it was a puppy. And see, I'm having to decipher too many things about.
No,
I
I
shouldn't have
feel
to.
you. Like you said, I like some dogs, but I feel you. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. I don't want your dog jumping up at me. No, I don't want them
No.
sniffing around my clothes. I don't want them to
Mm-mm.
touch their nose on my. I don't
Mm-mm.
want nothing to do with them. That's
Nope.
your dog. Stay 3 feet, 6 feet. Keep them on a
Thank you.
leash, and
Thank you.
make sure you poop. You scoop up your poop.
Oh, no. Because like I said, that day in the park, all the dogs was acting crazy. And I was not at a dog park, mind you. They had one dog, we were on the trail. The dog was just roaming free. I said, well, where's the damn leash law? Let me break the law and see what I get away with. Because you guys, the dog is supposed to be on a leash. I didn't make up the law. But they had the dog was peeing on everything. I was like, will you please put a leash your dog on the leash? Because it is peeing every three steps is peeing
Girl,
somewhere.
maybe you should start an account anonymously on Instagram about these bad dogs and bad
and,
owners.
and take pictures. But then you know what? For every bad dog, there's somebody who has trained their dog well, who is not psychotic. Because I think sometimes your animals definitely pick up on your energy. And the man was walking. I saw the dog. I said, "Oh my gosh, your dog looks like the dog that man made a costume of in New York for like $1,500 or $15,000." And he was like, "Yeah, I can't believe it, isn't it?" He said, "No, no, no." And he said, "Do you want to pet my dog?" See, he look at it. He said, "Do you want to pet my dog?" And I said, "No, no, I'm fine. Like I'm walking. I don't have hand wipes." See, that's what I said. You don't know about my energy. No, I said no. I said, but I can appreciate your dog is well groomed and well behaved. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we had a little chit chat, and then we just kept it up. We both kept it moving. Me and my party, we kept moving. He and his dog, they kept moving in the opposite direction. That was a good dog experience. I walked away saying, that dog was beautiful. Can you believe some crazy man paid $15,000 to walk around the city of New York dressed as a dog? Like we just kept the conversation lively. That I can deal with. But all that, your dog running up on me, sniffing me, jumping almost on me, no, pass, hard pass. So okay, Monika. Well, I know. Okay, we're gonna get through this month. We're getting through this month. So the 13th is the National Guard birthday.
The National what?
National Guard, do you know?
Oh, National Guard. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're
Yeah,
thankful for
yeah,
them. Okay.
yeah. And then it's also National Salesperson Day. And from someone who's formerly from the retail side of things, yeah, I mean, even though now the salespeople do make it pretty impossible for you to give a damn because they're usually pretty awful, it is always wonderful when you get a nice one. And remember, they're probably awful because of some stuff that has nothing to do with you. So show a little compassion. But it is National Salesperson Day, Wednesday the 13th. It is Monkey Day on the 14th. I'll just leave it like that. The 15th, which is Friday, is National Cupcake Day. It's also
Hmm.
Bill of Rights Day and National Ugly Sweater. Monika, what's going on?
No, there used to be this cupcake place in downtown Tacoma, and they closed. It was called Hello Cupcake. But anyways,
Oh, so you were just kind of
yeah.
reminiscing, missing.
Hmm.
Okay. Saturday the 16th is National Chocolate Covered Anything Day. So go for it. Have at it. The 17th is Wright Brothers Day. That's about flying, in case you don't know.
Google it.
Yeah, the 17th is National Maple Syrup Day.
Maple syrup is good. You can use, besides pancakes,
Hmm.
teas, hot chocolate. It's a substitute for the white sugar.
Yeah, and you can even use it in things like Brussels sprouts. I just came across a Brussels sprouts and bacon recipe. I said bacon. Brussels sprout and bacon and maple syrup recipe. So yeah, maple syrup, we love it. The 18th is also National Twin Day, and you know how I love a good pair of twins. I collect them as friends. We got right now. I'm holding fast to about 3 set of twins that are my friends, and I and I like it. Some identical, some fraternal. More fascinated with the identical fraternal. That's interesting. You know.
We got fraternal on my mama's side. So that
See,
means, and they skip it every generation. So there's a possibility that yours truly.
Auntie, you're up next. I said, Auntie, you're up next. Oh my goodness. The 19th is National Emo Day. Did you ever get into emo, Monica?
Emo what?
I felt like it was a hard pass. No, that's never
Okay.
mind. I don't have time to break it all down. It was a whole thing, but I
Like the Adams family?
kind of that look, yeah, a little
Okay,
bit.
okay. Yeah. No.
I could never see with the
They
black
no,
lipstick and the
they
yeah.
no, oh no, they didn't turn me out like that at the private school. Nope, nope. Keep going.
No, no, and that's okay. And that's usually how they would try to rebel, is everybody becoming emo. Anyway, winter solstice is the 21st, so welcome to winter. Winter is coming, but the 21st, it is the 22nd is National Short Person Day. And Monica, you've been in a few films. They haven't been short films per se, but you have been. So shout out to
No,
National Short Film Day.
they were short films.
Okay. Maybe she'll put a link up or something. Maybe she'll let you, she'll put it on the Instagram so we can see her in action. The 28th is National Call a Friend Day. And you know we support that here at Auntie Season. The 29th is Still Need to Do Day. So whatever you still need to do, get it done because the end of the year is just really 48 hours away.
Don't put that pressure on yourself. If you can only do one thing a day, then do that. I mean, child. Anyways.
Well, it's also no interruptions day, so I don't know what they want you to do.
Well,
Do
maybe you
they
can
want?
get a lot done then if ain't nobody interrupting you. You know, sometimes you just
Yeah.
gotta. You encounter that. You called me and my phone was off. Sometimes you just gotta turn your phone off.
Hey, 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 hey. I like that. The 30th is National Bacon Day. Mhm. And the 31st is, of course,
New
New Year's
Year's
Eve.
Eve.
Hey. So yeah, so it's gonna be a fun month. I mean, what can I say? It's December. It's the last of the year, you know. Time for reflection, time for joy, time to stay warm. So, Monica,
What's considered short? What?
now I didn't make the day, so I think anything. I mean, 4'11" and under is considered a small person.
Okay.
So you're a short person maybe when you're 5'4" and under, because like
Okay.
5'3" to 5'6" is like average, like say woman size. I don't know.
Hmm.
Honey, Google it.
Right.
I'm just
Okay.
telling you, it's National Short Person's Day. But I thought about all the shorties in my life, and it made me laugh. Okay, it's also National Cookie Exchange Day. So you practice at the beginning of the month making these damn cookies, and now it's time to exchange your best. Monica,
I'm not exchanging no cookies with nobody this year. Yeah, that I
no,
used to
I
do that.
know.
I used to do that at work, but then people are unsanitary. I don't want to get into that.
Girl, I do. You better know. The 23rd is National Roots Day, and I think that's probably your history. You know.
Yes.
The 24th is Christmas Eve, and it's also the Feast of the Seven Fishes. One year, my mom and I did that. It was very fun. You know, seven seafood or fish themed in order. And we're not Catholic, but it was just, we just were trying something different. It was fun.
Hmm.
You just eat a lot of seafood throughout that meal. Okay. The Christmas Day is the 25th, which is a Monday. Tuesday is Kwanzaa. We've gone over that. It's also Boxing Day for our international Canadian listeners.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
The 27th is a day that we all need to circle and highlight and make note of. I like to refer to days like this as train to go. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready. It is International Day of Epidemic Preparedness. That means sickness, plague, and the such. So make sure you got kits, make sure you got your supplies, your washes, your band-aids, your gloves, your gauzes, your band-aids.
Flashlights.
Yes, all the things. Okay. It's also the 28th is National Card Playing Day.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Spades.
it's Spades. I was just
Honk.
gonna go, girl. You better
21.
talk about it. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so the 28th is also National Short Film Day.
Yes,
What?
yes.
What's up with this business of the week? Because I know it's gonna be good because it's December.
Well, since you were talking about the beauty supply store up your way, I am
Mhm.
going to shout out. There's one in Tacoma called Matisse Beauty Supply, and it's
Hmm.
beauty, cosmetic, personal care is Black woman owned. So
Hmm.
it's only Black woman and veteran owned beauty supply in Tacoma, Washington.
I love it. That's checking all the boxes. You said black woman and veteran. I mean, wow. I like it. Get it.
Yes,
That's everybody can support that. Yeah.
get all your beauty supply needs. Get them. She got everything there. I haven't been there yet, you know,
But
but
word on the street. But we're making our way. I mean, and just to circle back on something else, we finally got a chance to patronize one of the black businesses that we shouted out. I mean, we had good referrals and word of mouth. So it wasn't like we were like, oh, we're just telling you about a business and we know nothing about it. But we went to have facials this week. And I mean, there really ain't no words. It was amazing. Oh, how's your skin? How's your skin doing, Monica?
oh, my skin is girl. I'm not having really to wear any makeup. I just put some under my eyes, but some concealer. But other than that, my skin is glassy and
Mm-hmm,
classy.
because that's what we had, a glassy facial. And where can they get this glassy facial at, Monica?
Beauty by Mary Monroe.
And we have shouted her out during September because she is a Virgo. But I mean, honey, all them Virgo tendencies kicked in, and it was an amazing experience. I mean, high tech gadgets and gizmos for your skin, custom blended exfoliation and different things. Oh, like I said, good
Mhm.
experience all around. So we got, actually, it's like we doubled up on the business of them because it's the holidays. Buy someone a gift card to get a facial, because sometimes people think, oh, I do facials at home. Yeah, I did facials at home, but that vacuum sucked up some stuff. I was like, yeah, I knew I
No,
needed a
she's
facial.
very detailed, and Mary's been in the beauty industry for a long time.
Yes, she does. She has some
She knows her
cred.
stuff.
Yeah, so she has some cred to that, and she also can be like, I was at this and I was at that. So I like it. She got definitely some credentials. So that was one thing, and then I like that there is a beauty supply store because everybody's got to look right for the holidays, holiday pictures, holiday parties. So go to Hilltop, support the sister veteran with the a beauty supply, or pamper yourself a little bit, or think about someone that you want to bless with the facial. And
Beauty by Mary Monroe.
okay, well, I love it. I know that you always are great at links, so that's that. So, Monica, is there anything else that I'm forgetting to help people start off the month of December with?
Be kind, like the little pen I saw on the lady at the front desk when I went to my appointment today. Be kind,
All
okay,
right,
and be
and stay
patient.
safe. Yeah, kind, patient, and stay safe.
Peace.
Peace.
Monica, where can they find us at again?
You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartMedia, Amazon, and Google Play. And our social media platforms are Instagram, Twitter, which is known as X, and also TikTok.
All right. Remember to call your aunties and your girlfriends and say hi.
Hey.
Bye.